podcast or anything like this before, an interview of any kind?
Not a podcast, but yeah, I've been like interviewed for AAU, so I'm I'm a little used to it.
Cool. Well, this is cool. Well, Debra Allen is here joining us with West Muskingum girls basketball. Really appreciate you taking time out of your day to talk some basketball on a podcast for 5 or 6 minutes. Um, I want to start by asking you about your role models. Like, who do you look to, whether it's every day, just in life, or if it's on the basketball court, as a younger player, an underclassman? Like, who are some of your role models in life, whether it's, everyday basketball, whatever it is?
Definitely my dad because he since we were in the first grade, like youth league, and then we started doing like obviously like the all-star tournaments and stuff like that. So definitely my dad. I always look up to him. He always helps me. He's always there for me for whatever. And then like player wise, I love Jacy Sheldon right now. Um, and like just looking up to like me right now, looking up to just those like big players like Caitlin Clark or
Sure.
any of them. Yeah.
Did you see where Caitlin like kind of got into that little like skirmish with an Ohio State fan the other day? Like, where she like bumped into somebody who was storming the court, and like, did you see that whole thing?
I saw that video. I was actually, yeah, I was hoping I could go to that game, but we didn't make it up. But we were watching it, and then I saw the video after the game. I was like, wow.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. A lot of people were saying she flopped. I don't really know. I mean, like, but like neither one of them saw each other though. So it was like
But
I think it was just a happy little accident, and I don't think it's that big of a deal. But a lot of people are making a big thing out of it.
yeah, yeah.
So is there some obviously like, close friends or, family, they know a lot. If they don't know everything about you, they know a lot about you. But is there something interesting or surprising that people who aren't necessarily that close to you would be kind of surprised to know about you? Like do you have an interesting talent or something? I don't know, just something like about you that not a lot of people would know about.
A lot of people know. So my name is Deborah. Obviously, it's like an older name,
Mhm.
but my grandma passed away right before I was born, so I'm named after her. A lot of people don't know that about me. So
Okay, nice. I love that. Do people give you like do you have any nicknames? Like, do they shorten your name to like Debbie or Deb, or like, do they do anything fun with your name?
yeah, all the time. You hear a lot of it on the basketball court too.
What's the most common thing you hear?
I don't know. There's one from like every one of my teammates, a different one. Probably just Deb or so that's the most common one I get, but there are some interesting ones.
Are you cool with it, or like, do you care, or like, would you rather not, or would you rather just Deborah? Like, how do you feel about it?
No, it's good. I don't really care.
That's fair. So do you have a game day routine? Like, I know some players kind of like on game day they eat the same meal the night before, or like the same breakfast the morning of, or maybe it's a pregame snack, or like you listen to certain music on in your headphones beforehand, or like I don't
I
know, maybe you wear the same socks for every game. Like like is there something that you have that you do? Like you have a routine on game day?
I don't really have like something like I don't really ever wear the same socks, but I don't have anything like that, but we always just have music going in the locker room before the game. So that's definitely one. And yeah, I don't really know. Always make sure my hair is done. That's a big one. It's I don't
So do you put it like up in a braid, or like what do you do hair wise? I
I
guess.
one like every game. I don't really know. I feel like some people like they play with their hair. They play really good and their hair's a certain way, and then they want to wear it the same the next game. I mean, I've done that before, but it didn't work.
So it was good one game, then you kept it going, and it didn't play as well the next game.
Yeah. Now I just change it up every game.
That's fair. That's fair. Is there a part of your game that you want to improve the most? I mean, you're still a young player, so you still got plenty of growth to go. And like, what's something that you want to get better at, not only the rest of the season, but, junior year and senior year?
I mean, definitely, like, off the dribble moves and get better at, like, handles and my dribbling skills. I mean, I'm pretty good at them now, but you can always improve and, like, add something in. So or, like, driving to the basket. I feel like that's a big one. Me and my dad were putting in some new things for me.
That's fair. Love it. Lastly, I got to ask, how fun is it to be playing on a team that's only lost 2 games all year?
So fun just in the games. It really is just, like, fun when you're playing. You don't really think, like, "Ugh, like, I can't lose." Like, we're just out there really having fun, and I feel like a lot of people can see it, like, through the court or on the court. They just yeah, it's been pretty fun.
Well, Deborah, really appreciate you taking time to join our podcast just to talk some hoops and get to know you a little bit. But best of luck the rest of the year. You're a good young player on a good team right now, and we're looking forward to seeing what the Tornadoes do the rest of the year. But I appreciate you, taking, 5 or 6 minutes out of your day.
Thank you.